Are a couple of facts about avoidance. The first is it is a spectrum, meaning you can be mostly secure, you can be mostly healthy. By the way, I have a free attachment test link in the bio if you want to understand how healthy you are. And you can have just a little bit of avoidance. And basically, you can pretty much navigate situations, but you might kind of falter in a couple of key areas, right? But then there are avoidants at the other end of the scale, and they don't know how to handle conflict. You know what this means? They don't know how to break up. You know what this means? They don't know how to navigate complex social situations where they're disappointing somebody. And sometimes avoidance like that, and also others that are on another part of the scale, monkey bar from relationship to relationship, because that is what gives them strength and conviction to put up the wall and just walk away. I've known people that have been married to avoidance for decades, left on a vacation, came back, and the avoidant had moved out. They went on a separate vacation, came back to an empty house. No calling, no texting, just moved on with their life. Those who can't navigate conflict are going to engage in extreme behaviors like that, including not being able to break up with somebody before moving on to another relationship. Okay, next thing is being an avoidant is not a personality disorder. And you can have any personality disorder and be avoidant, just like you can have a personality disorder and have an anxious attachment. But just because you have an insecure attachment style does not at all mean that you have a personality disorder. And so let's just make it clear that there can be avoidants who are narcissists, but not all avoidants are narcissists. There can be avoidants who also have antisocial personality disorder, but not all of them do. There are narcissists that have anxious attachment issue. There are narcissists that are fearful avoidant, and so on and so forth. And while many avoidants are fine on their own and living in barely satisfactory marriages, a lot of them, because they don't actually get attached to their partner, a lot of them are very susceptible to extramarital affairs. And it doesn't mean that they are a psychopath. It means that they're not actually attaching with a genuine intimate bond, and they're still being driven by impulses, or sometimes there is a soul connection. And it doesn't mean that they are bad people. It just means that they're navigating the complexity of their emotional spirit, which inside may not be actually reflective of what's happening in their marriage or their primary relationship, and they're figuring it out.